Because you guys are all standing here. We are at Oshi Con, which is also like an event for the fans by fans themselves. Our next panel is about how our Oshi can inspire our everyday lives. With that, we would need the help of someone who has been writing about VTubers for nearly half a decade. We're going to be calling on our guests who have been in the community for a very long time as well. So our moderator has been chronically online for quite a while, keeping up to date with the latest trends on pop culture, where he started as an anime con observer in 2010s. He then started VTuber NewsDrop in 2022, where he's currently its editor and publisher. Let's give a warm round of applause for our moderator for this panel. Let us welcome Jay Agonoy from VTuber NewsDrop with his guests from Dayjobü.
Thank you very much, Kat. Aicia, 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 Aicia. Asan tayo? Nasa one? Mali. Nasa one Ayala tayo. All right. So, welcome to everyone here. One Ayala, Oshi Con 2026. We are here for a special panel that, of course, everyone, I have my style idea, no? All right. Oshikatsu is a combination of Japanese words. Oshi meaning to push, or in this context, your favorite, and katsu, which means activities. Today, we have invited 3 fans from the community that have represented their Oshi and their hobbies, their career, and personal lives. Our first guest is your usual corporate slave who happens to love cosplaying. She has dressed up as her favorite characters and a lot of her Oshi. Always doing Oshikatsu whenever possible. Let's welcome the great and powerful Aicia!
Hello. Oh my God, why am I here?
You are here for a reason. The one in, in my eyes, the one and only and Alupin Ambassador. Our next guest is a fantastic performer who always integrates the things she loves through dance and cosplay. Her ultimate goal is to spark passion and inspiration with each of her performances. From me to you, I introduce Fromajuu!
Hello? Hello!
Bow, 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 bow. And our final guest is by day a totally normal cute girl, but by night, she magically transforms into still a cute girl, but in cosplay. She brings her Oshi to life through cosplay and J-fashion, from wearing furling outfits for Oshikatsu and dressing up as her favorite idols and 2D characters. This girl always finds creative ways to express her fandom, so let's have a Mizumi wonderful time with Mizumi! Alright, and together, they are Dayjobü. So, ladies and gentlemen, we will now begin the panel. Welcome to Oshi Con, ladies. Ayan.
Thank you. Thank you.
How are you feeling right now? Thank you for taking the time to introduce your Oshi and your Oshikatsu habits to everyone. So, of course, we'll have to start with the panel, and the first question is, of course, we would like to know, how did you guys get into VTubers? So, what do you remember in your introduction to VTubers? Do you remember the first VTuber or clip that you saw? We'll start with Aicia.
Yeah, so like the usual people, so during the pandemic, of course, we were always at home. So what else can we do but watch? And so I was curious about this VTubers because they keep on popping in my timeline. Then I was like, ooh, they're kind of interesting. So why not? So I checked them out. Then actually the first VTuber I checked out was from Niji Sanji also. So her name is Alice Muranobe. So every morning she always had her guitars practice singing streams and I would always chat even in English and she would even reply back. So it was like, oh, she's replying to me, she noticed me. I'm like, oh. So that's what the most I remember about my first time into VTubing, that it just went too deep. Yeah, no turning back, I guess. Yeah.
All right. So anyone remembers Alice Mononobe? All right.
Just
You
the
guys
very
have
active.
elite ball knowledge. All right. Next up, we have Ju. So Ju, do you remember the first clip that you saw? Or VTuber?
Well, I think pre-pandemic, I think we all know this iconic girl, Kizuna Ai. Anyone? Yes. So she was my first ever witnessing like a VTuber for real. And then around the pandemic, I think I discovered even more VTubers. So I've seen various clips on YouTube of like Sakura Miko and then Korone. So I think the first few VTubers I discovered that I genuinely liked were from Hololive, and then eventually I discovered Holostars, and then I also eventually found others. So it's just with the pandemic, I think that's when all of my VTuber knowledge started to
All right.
expound and stuff. So,
Nice. So, okay, follow-up question. Sino Oshi mo sa Holostars?
Kageyama Shien.
Ayan tayo eh. Wait.
But also shout out to Tsukishita Kaoru, rest in peace.
Yes.
Yes.
Absolutely. All right, and last, Mizumi. So, what's your introduction to VTubers?
Honestly, same as Ju, I was introduced to VTubers pre-pandemic through Kizuna Ai. I was a big fan of Kizuna Ai. I would constantly post her pictures, yung mga random screenshots like where she has different faces like And then during the pandemic, I also discovered Hololive. I think through Facebook, through my Facebook timeline, I would constantly see Korone. But what got me into Hololive was Himemori Luna, where during Coco's stream, she always has this segment where she teaches English. It's Himemori Luna's Eigo Klasu Nanara!
All right, thank you very much, ladies. Okay, so Kizuna Ai is just about to celebrate her 10th anniversary this year. Ang tanda na natin! All right. Okay, it seems everyone had their own different rabbit hole that they entered to. So, we move on. I want you to share with us who exactly is your Oshi, and we want to know why they became your Oshi. Let's go back to Mizumi.
Oh, me first.
Yes.
So my kami Oshi is Minato Aqua, and also Yuki Sakuna. So I discovered Aqua through Hololive, of course. At first, yung Oshi ko sa Hololive is si Luna, as you may know. But eventually, I don't know how I became a huge Aqua crew. But the more I watch, the more I see that I can relate to her. As you can tell, I'm very, very shy and very, very clumsy. So I can really relate to Aqua. So yes, Akutan, kon Aqua!
Alright, speaking of Yuki Sakuna, I think I misheard Yuki Asuna.
Oh,
Right, but hey, they have a collab with each other.
yeah, they did. Yeah, they just released a collaboration with Sword Art Online.
So thank you for sharing that to us, Mizumi. Alright, let's go next to Ju.
Hi, yes. So My Oshis are, they're both from cover. So for Hololive, we have Mori Calliope. And in Holo Stars, we have Kageyama Shiin. But yeah, so to start off, I think, let's just start with Kageyama Shiin because he's actually the first from the two that I started to Oshiverse. So for Shiin, yeah, so around the time where I discovered Hololive VTubers and all of the pretty little girls over there, I suddenly found out about Holostars all of a sudden. I think through like a clip of Izuru, I think, of like him like singing an acoustic version of Melt and stuff. And then so I was like, oh, there's a male division of Hololive. So I got really curious and I went into another rabbit hole and stuff. So and then I find out during that exact day, I think they were announcing a new wave of Holo Stars, the third gen, which is Trinero. And so I was like really like curious about that. And luckily enough too that I think on that day, Shiin was the one actually debuting at the time. So I was like I was there witnessing him witnessing him like being out to the world and stuff. And I just what really hooked me into Shiin is he has a really cool voice and he's very goofy and he's just very cool, very down to earth kind of person, and he's just so entertaining for me. So I immediately got hooked by watching a lot of his streams and his covers and stuff. And he's also like a really good rapper. He's a big fan of like a lot of like
All right. Yeah.
Different fandoms and stuff.
Yes.
Yeah.
Favorite rap song ni Calliope?
Calliope. I'll get into that actually.
Okay.
So, moving on to Calliope. Actually, I think I was also there when they announced Hololive English.
Okay.
For the first time, and I was
Yeah.
like, oh my god, English VTubers! Let's go.
And then she raps.
Yeah, and I was like, oh, was this really cool pink, this pink Grim Reaper type girl. She's really pretty. And then I see her stream, and then I see her rapping immediately, and I was like, whoa, because even before pandemic, I was really into Hypnosis Mic and Paradox Live.
I see.
Woo! So I was really hooked into like the hip hop and rap type of stuff. So obviously she really inspires me too. And actually, I also performed one of her songs in my performances.
All
So
right.
yeah, she's really cool, and
I understand what you were about to say is like the excuse my rudeness, but R.I.P. That's the song that you saw. Yeah, right? No, the other one.
No, the song I performed live was Mera Mera.
Mera, okay, that's
Yeah.
good. All right, we'll get back to that in hopefully later,
Oh.
but I want to check on the Aicia.
Okay.
Yan. Aicia, sinong Oshi mo?
Guys,
Ayan tayo eh.
guys, di naman ata halata. Ha? Sino ba to? Anyway, so of course my Oshi is Ena Alouette from Niji-sanji and from the third wave Etheria. So I'm mostly drawn to VTubers who sings well because I want something in my background, someone singing. So I was really drawn to her singing skills. Then I was following Niji-sanji. Then it started with EN, so I was like, oh, finally there's an EN branch, yes! So Lazulite, then there's Obsidia, then Etheria. So for some reason, I'm just really drawn to Ena Alouette because her humor resonates with me, her dark humor, I guess. And then her Zatsu dance are really nice to listen to. So life lessons, you can get from it. And sorry.
Yeah, who can relate kay Ena? Who can relate to Ena and her humor?
Yeah, her
I
humor,
can also
guys.
relate to.
So, love yourself, 1, 2, 3, guys.
Let's go! Alright,
Say that
okay.
every day. So, I also like her gap moe because we know her speaking voice is nasally, but when she sings,
Sunbird.
It's different, guys. So
Yes.
I really find that Gap Moe very cute. So yeah, so Anna, Aloe, and of course, I can't really say she's my kami Oshi, even though it looks like she is. But I also like Millie Parfait, of course. Yes, Maring Millie! Baka naman po pwede niyo po siyang invite dito. So,
Alright.
of course, I also like Millie Parfait, her bestie. And as you can see though, I don't have any Millie here, but I also like her because of course her humor, and we can really relate to her being a Filipino and such. Yes.
I guess hindi pwede paghiwalayin ng pagiging babu.
Yeah, of course,
Alright.
we love the babus.
Thank you very much, Aicia. So we'll move forward. We just have a little bit of time to talk about their experiences. For one, I want to talk about this one. Aicia, I'll go back to you. You recently visited Digi Sanji Fest a few months ago. So could you briefly describe to us your experiencing the event up close?
Okay, so I decided to go to Digifest this year because Millie has a stage part in the actual event. But sadly, I didn't win the lottery for that. So, but I did apply for concert because why not? Because my other Niji JP Oshi Lize is part of the main cast for Concerto Day 1. So I applied for it, win in the first try, like, oh, okay, so I'm pushing it even though I didn't win the main admission to the event, so why not, right? So I still pushed through. So leading to that, do we have the other photos, please?
Yeah, I don't think they have the photos on the screen, but I'd like to check on
have the-
Can you tell us one big moment in Digi Sanji Fest? Yung mabilis
just one
na.
bit. Mabilis na lang. Ganun ba?
Yeah.
Marami pa akong sasabihin eh.
I wish we have time. I mean, we can have a time. We can have a podcast, pero this is Oshi Con. We are the stage. Alright, sige. Tell me about like the one big moment that defined Digi Sanji Fest for you.
One big moment.
Yes,
I
mabilis
guess
na.
it's the actual feeling of being there, because
Right.
it's really different when you're seeing fellow fans roaming around with their ita bags. Even the guys are dressed properly, like nice.
Alright.
So like you see even them Oshikatsuing, taking pictures anywhere. I don't know. It's really a great feeling to be surrounded by the same fans who love the same things you do.
Yeah, you gotta love that. You gotta love that feeling. Salute agad tayo. Let's go jump ahead to, to Mizumi. Let's go to Mizumi. So, you cosplay a lot of pink characters and it also reflects on your fashion. Now, since you describe yourself as the #1 princess in the world, we'd like to know what's the experience of dressing up in JIK in the Philippines. Could you tell us a brief description?
Okay, so as you may know, I wear JIK, and I'm also part of the JIK Philippines community. So, how it feels to wear it here in the Philippines? First of all, it's very hot, and also over here in conventions it's very accepting. But once you're outside of events and you're wearing it like just for every day, you can notice there are different reactions from different people. Some of them are in awe, obviously, because wow, pink girl wearing pink clothes, wow, parang anime. And also sometimes I will occasionally get weird. Yeah, people will say some stuff like, tinatawag akong Anya, ganun, like, what? One time, I even, someone had to pull my hair to tell if it's real, like, what? And, ayun, so, and also, everyone that wears J fashion can relate. Someone would say na cosplayer daw ako, kahit naka-cosplay daw ako, kahit na I'm just wearing pretty clothes. So yeah.
I see. I understand your experiences. It's not uncommon to have those experiences, especially only a few people know our culture. That's the thing. Only a people know about our culture. Now, we move on to Ju. So, my question here is for Ju is, as a Kaigai idol, you like Pink too. And we know you before as Pink Flash. So we need to ask from your point of view, what is it like to be a Kaigai idol performing for Filipinos?
Oh my God, how did you know that?
I don't know.
Oh my goodness. But yes, hi. If you don't know, yes, I am a Kaigai idol, so I do perform. So I think it's very fun, honestly, to become a Kaigai idol in the Philippines. And for those who are not in the know, a Kaigai idol is kind of like a J-pop inspired idol. That's the term we use. J-pop idol that who does activities outside of Japan. So that's what I am, and it's really fun because we do mostly get to perform on anime conventions or any other events. But what's really fun is since most of us are independent, so we're the ones who decide like what to perform and what to where to go. I think it's really fun because I also get to suggest to my members that, oh, can we do this VTuber song and stuff? So I think it's really fun to get to express the songs that we personally like to sing and personally like to dance and stuff. So I think it's very fun to have that type of choice, freedom of choice.
Yeah.
And of course, like the reception of us performing is also really warming because if there are songs that people really know, they'll really like cheer along, and all the light sticks are really like, oh, they people do what again and stuff. Yeah. So woo! So it's really nice to see the reaction that people get. Though I feel like we're still a growing community, so hopefully there will be more of us soon. There's more and more Kaigai idols being debuting every day, essentially. So hopefully you guys support Kaigai idols too. So
All right, thank you very much, Ju. Okay, now, we have our next segment. So, I want to go back to Mizumi. Mizumi, here's a difficult question, right? During the graduation of a certain pink maid, all of you quickly banded together with other cosplayers as a parting gift to the one and only Minato Aqua. So, could you tell us why was it important for you to be part of this whole project?
Actually, it was my birthday when Aqua announced her graduation.
Talagang iyak talaga to. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry. My bad.
No,
My
it's
bad.
okay.
Go ahead.
I got super upset, so I had to halt all of my cosplay activities and go to a hiatus. But Yana reached out to me, she asked me if I want to join an Aquaverse cos group, and of course I said yes, and
Yeah. And okay, could you describe ito? I understand like the emotions are high during that time. And could you describe to us one word that you felt when after doing this photo shoot, after this whole photo shoot? Just one word.
Very passionate, because all of them are passionate cosplayers and showing their love to my beloved Oshi.
All right. Thank you very much. Let's go back to Aicia. Speaking about cosplay photo shoots, you on the other hand have organized a lot of photo shoots, including this one that we will show on screen, right? So let's take a look at this clip from one of your projects.
We can't the audio for copyright reasons, guys, but it's virtual to live.
Bakit ano? Bakit hindi naman siya sakop ng feels ka pa? Pero yes, I really appreciate, like, okay, I can already hear, like, you don't need to tell me it's virtual to live. I can already hear it. Okay, but yes, Yeah, tell me more about it. You assembled quite a cast when you produced this Niji Sanji cosplay video shoot. Now, how difficult was it to do, and how satisfied were you doing this project as a whole? So, gaano siya kahirap, and then nung natapos siya, gaano ka kasatisfied? Go ahead.
So first, actually, I was inspired to organize a Niji Sanji JP because after our Niji Sanji EN shoot, I was like, bakit nalang puro EN? Pwede namang may JP, di ba? So like, I started organizing a JP cosplay group for that. At first, it was kind of hard to find cosplayers, I guess, for JP. But actually, when I posted like, whoa, okay, so marami palang may gusto. Okay, thank you guys. So, ang pinakamahirap is like completing kung sinong waves ang dapat kasama kasi hindi naman pwedeng basta-basta lang na siya lang mag-isa per wave kasi ang pangit naman kung i-represent niya is isang wave lang or isang unit lang. So nung simula namin isa-isa na siyang nag-fill in yung mga cosplayers. So tinatry ko na lang kung sino yung kulang sa group na to na kung may gusto mag-Oshi or mag-cosplay neto. So para at least complete tong wave na to or unit. Ayun. Tapos, of course, since marami tayo, like 30 cosplayers plus.
Isang buong araw yun, ha?
Yeah, so it was 10 a.m. to 5 p.m., I guess. So the timetable was really
Tight.
there, yeah, tight.
Very tight.
And, pero syempre, hindi natin maiwasan yung hindi on time yung iba kasi syempre, circumstances. Tas bumabagyo pa nung araw na yan. So like, guys, kaya pa ba today? So, kinaya naman namin. Tapos, like, kasi bukod sa photoshoot, kailangan i-include din natin yung video. So, like, super crunch na yung, like, last 2 hours, dedicate na lang yung pag-video. Like, sige, push na. Sino na yung next? So, thankful lang ako na may mga kasama akong co-org and mga assist to really help the shoot going. Kasi iba talaga yung pag ikaw lang mag-isa. So, at least thankful ako dun sa mga last-minute assist for pulling this off. Tapos, daming mishaps, maraming improvements, pero at the end of the day, we did this for the love of the game, for our Oshis, and at least, kita nyo naman, nakapag-produce naman tayo ng output, and we all enjoyed it, and yun naman yung pinakamahalaga doon.
Congratulations. Now, we go to Ju. Ju, we're talking about a lot of cosplay projects here.
Yes.
You are quite known as that one Mokuko Amiscribe cosplayer who showed up on its showtime.
Oh, y'all remember that?
Pepperidge still remembers.
Alam mo kasi, friend, ay una na ako.
Kasi yung nakatita namin niya, huwag tatanungin.
External sa amin.
Parang siya ganito po, para sila mga streamer, yung mga ganito, makikita lang. Pero yung avatar nila, parang naka-anime.
Ah!
Yes! Naglalaro sila ng mga game, gano'n, or nag-usap sila sa mga viewers nila, gano'n.
Alam niyo yun, yung nasigawan ka ni Moko, pero masaya siya.
She screamed for like 7 seconds or something like that. That was crazy.
Now, my question to you, Ju, how did it feel to represent Hololive on that program? How did you react when you found out that Momoko had that reaction and you were featured on the Fuomoko channel, on the Fuomoko Morning Show? Go ahead, Ju.
Oh
Mabilis
my
lang.
god. So, honestly, I didn't really expect to be representing Hololive in that way because the reason why I was in this this segment is because at that time I was invited to perform at a bazaar, and to promote this bazaar because they had like a cosplayer segment for some they were like, hey, we're gonna invite all the cosplayers to show a few cosplayers to come and showcase your cosplay to the show. But originally, I wasn't really supposed to be cosplaying because I was just a performer there. But I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna find a cosplay so I can like just perform. I mean, to just showcase something. And luckily enough, fortunately enough, I had just bought a Mokoko cosplay at the time. So what better way to bring out the flex out the costume is to be Mokoko on TV. And yeah.
That was
and-
in good timing, no? That was in good timing.
Yeah, it was good timing, and it was crazy because I had to explain what VTubers are to the Filipino hosts. So I was like struggling. You can see me struggle there, and yeah. And what's crazy is that I never really expected anything to be there because it's like, oh, it's just the normies that will watch the online show or something. But somehow someone found me. The clip got someone clipped me and then
Someone clip you and then it
put
got
on
clipped.
Facebook groups and then people were like, Ju, is this you? Ju, is this you? I was like bombarded with notifications
Yes.
and stuff. So yeah, that was really crazy. And then on that one fateful Fuamoko morning,
Yes.
that happened,
That
and I
happened.
was like,
History ka na.
ah!
History na siya. Alright.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, but it was
yes.
crazy. Like, I'm very thankful that, you know, I was noticed by Huamoko. And it was really an honor to be noticed at all, honestly. And I feel like a bit of pressure because, oh no, I have to be part of more, you know, like I have to do more Hololive cosplays and stuff. But, you know, hopefully I do more. I'm still very busy as an idol, so hopefully I can do more Hololive cosplay soon. You will see me more. There are still more in plan. I have more in plan, so hopefully.
I want to ask everyone your final message to fans. This is the one important thing. I want to hear your message to everyone who wants to follow your footsteps in doing Oshikatsu. So let's start with Mizumi first. Like, what's your message to everyone who wants to follow your Oshikatsu?
To everyone who wants to do Oshikatsu, just do it. Don't let other people say weird stuff about you. Dress like your Oshi and buy your merch, Oshi merch, and just enjoy.
Alright. Thank you very much, Mizumi. Aicia, so what's your message to everyone who wants to follow your Oshikatsu? The Alupip Ambassador of the Philippines.
For Oshikatsu, it doesn't really have to be expensive, guys. Like, alam ko naman na gusto natin ang merch nila, pero if it's beyond the means, you don't need to push it. Like, even a simple photo card or like a simple drawing, it works as an Oshikatsu. As long as you show your love for your Oshi, yun naman yung mahalaga dun. Like, guys, we need a little whimsy in our lives, lalo na't ang hirap ng buhay ngayon.
Yes.
Diba? So
Absolutely.
like, I know it might be embarrassing at first na to bring out stuff and take pictures, but in public, but trust me and just do your thing. Just do your thing, have fun. Yun naman yung pinakamahalaga dun in Oshikatsu. Be it just in a cafe or eating or even cosplay is a form of Oshikatsu since we're showing our love to our Oshi.
Alright, thank you very much, Aisha. I love that. And of course, Ju, okay, just a quick message to everyone who wants to follow your footsteps.
Just, you know, when you do Oshikatsu, always make sure, you know, you always put all the passion and love into showing your love to your Oshi. That's it. Yes. Yay!
Yay, yippee! And with that, we heard these fans, our beloved fans, share their thoughts about Oshikatsu, their experiences doing so, and that no matter where we're from, you can still support your Oshi in different ways. So, with that said, have you enjoyed the discussion so far? Alright, thank you very much. And thank you very much once again to Aisha, to Ju, to Mizumi. Thank you very much to our panelists and to Oshi Con for having me here. Once again, VTuber NewsDrop.com po. Maraming salamat. With everyone? Sige, from this, dito? Sige. They want a picture with everyone. Yan. Let's have a picture with everyone. Alright.
Show
Dito
your
sa taas.
Oshis, guys. Show your Ito bags and